pursuit like my crown.
You missed the point. This is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the new world. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Da, mă, bine că plec cu...
Rien à faire ici. Fiche-moi le camp.
Through these grounds, it's easy to find fault. To see imperfection. I fear we have grown slack and lazy. Never!
We are committed! Why do you say this?
I see the way you train. You lack conviction and focus. You gossip and gamble. Tasks sent to you are left unfulfilled and poorly performed. This ends today. I will not suffer further degradation at his hands. For whether or not you see it, and you should.
Stop him!
Hai, mă, să vă văd, haide, haide. Haide, mă. Pune mâna pe mine, mă, boule. Așa, gata, terminai cu tine.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Appa for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. Richard, the Oncino is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
Da, da.
How can you claim to
Sunteți
speak for
proști,
the
bă,
citizens?
templierilor.
You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly even.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors.
Da, da, bine, haide. Până vrăgeala asta, că spui numai prostii.
And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
Nu pune mâna boule pe mine. Hai, sus, 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 sus. Bravo, bravo. Bravo, bravo. Haide, 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 haide. Haide, mă! Perfect! Așa. Reușim să scăpăm de ei. Haide, mă, gata. Mergem așa încet până trecem de fortăreața asta. Până găsim unde de scolar din ăia. Așa. Haide, mă, dați-mă în pace, că nu mă văzurăți. Haide, mă, plecați o dată de aceea, așa. N-am timp de voi acum. Haide, sus, 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 Altaïr, sus, sus. Sus, mă, în puii mei, sus. Haide, sus. Haide, 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 sui, sui sus. Hai că a fost bine până acum. Mergem pe partea asta. Haide, sui, sus, sui, sus, sus, sus. Sus, că n-am chef să mai mă lupt cu ăștia. Haide, sui, sus. Sui-mă sus în puii mei. Așa. Ajungem acum și la birou. Perfect. Gata, mă.
News. William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes?
Da, da.
It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which
Da,
even
da.
in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Da, da. Mersi. Ești ești cel mai bun de toți. Da, hai să vorbim cu Al-Muallim. Da. Perfect. Haide, mă. Frumos. Da, mă dă iar în prezent. Aha, da, da.
We done already? Get up. Whatever you say, Doc. I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. Don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles. What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
Da, da.
It's bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking
Da,
beer,
da.
plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going
Da,
about
da. Ai dreptate, Lucy. Ai dreptate.
it, really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you.
Da, da, bine, haide.
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night.
Da, da, bine, hai că mă duc
The
în
answers
pâine.
to all of your questions are right in front of you.
Da, da,
You
bine
just
că...
have to know where to look.
Gata, hai că intru în puii mei, că n-am timp să mai stau cu voi la... Așa. Haide, Desmond, avem treabă. Mergem să vorbim.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Da, mă, da, bine, taci în puii mei din gură și tu. Nervos mai ești. Așa.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians.
Come in, Altaïr. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Aqqa with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name.
Da, da.
Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden.
Da, da, ăla care ai tu în
We
mână.
hold it now. They cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
Da,
Seems
da.
rather plain for all the power
Minciuni,
it
minciuni.
has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something.
Da, da.
But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live,
Da, da.
they will try,
That they must be destroyed.
which is what I've had you doing. There are two more Templars who require your attention. One in
da.
Aqqa, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for
They
you.
won't find me.
Da.
But a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you
Da, bine, mersi. Așa. Frumos, frumos. Așa. Ability gain, defense, break. Competitive in courtyard. Cam atât a fost pentru acest episod. Un mic like, un mic share, un mic suport pentru acest canal. La revedere!